Family, what's happening? What's happening? This is Ash the Messenger. I'm your bro. I'm your cousin. I'm your nephew. I'm your son. Check this out, man. We have a beautiful message today, a uplifting, positive, inspirational message today, man. And I hope that it hits and it lands in its destination because this is some serious stuff. It's some serious stuff. We have a lot of people out here in the world, man, that has extreme, extreme, extreme potential and have greatness written all over them, but they're stuck. They're stuck in their ways. They're stuck in second place. They're stuck in being insignificant. They're stuck in being invisible, and that can't happen. So, man, let's get into it. Let's get into this message. This is gonna hurt, but it's gonna help. So, what I mean by being comfortable with being in second place, being a second option or third option, or feeling insignificant in life, or feeling invisible, right? You feeling invisible. You feel worthless. You feel unworthy, and that's a problem. That's a problem because a lot of our brilliance, a lot of our excellence come from those who are afraid to share. Now, I'm not saying that those who are big, bold, and beautiful, who's out there going for everything that they could ever dream of, isn't. But we have awesome people who are afraid to take a leap of faith to being the best version of themselves, right? So we're talking about that person who has fantastic ideas at work, but I don't want to throw out my idea and somebody say that it's stupid, right? Or or it's that person who feels insignificant or a second place, second option in their marriage. That's deep. That's deep, right? That person who allows someone to tell you you're not good enough. You're not good enough. That's what I mean when I say second place, second option, right? Invisible. And you're okay, and we've gotten to the point now, man, where we're accepting that. We're accepting that, hey, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough, right? Like what are we doing? Our minds have been conditioned by the experiences in our life that we have made up, right? We've made up. We don't go for our dreams. We don't go for things that are outside of the norm because we are afraid, we are fearful. And we allow opinions and we allow suggestions of others to be more important to what we want in life, right? So we're talking about why are we this way? Why are we this way? Why is our mind conditioned to feel and to act normal in a second place, second option state of mind? And we are consistently there. Yeah, we may have first place, first option aspirations, but you have second place actions. You have second place. You have second place. A second place mindset, right? Now I know it may be tough. I know it may be tough and hard to digest, but go with me on this. Go with me on this. Now, what if I told you that? What if I told you that you being in second place is because you choose to be in second place. You choose to be invisible. You choose to be insignificant. Now I know you might be like, "Come on, Ash, man, what do you mean? What do you mean right now? Like, why would I choose not to be the best version of myself? Why would I choose to not go out there and get that great job opportunity? Why would I choose, to go and pick a hand-me-down car when I could have gotten a car off the lot brand new?" I'm gonna tell you. Your mind is conditioned. You're happy, you're comfortable in being in second place because there are no expectations. There are no expectations. There is no responsibility in second place, right? The first place person, the first option, that's who everybody's looking at to make things happen. You don't want to make things happen because that's not what your mind tells you, because again, you're conditioned. You're conditioned to be in second place. You're conditioned to be an afterthought. You're conditioned to being invisible, right? And to being invisible, right? So and to get into something a little bit more deeper here, let's give some examples. Let's give some examples. So what I mean by you choose to be second place, right? Do you know? Do you know that God made us first place? We were born into God's family, and He allowed us. He allowed us to be victorious from the day that we're born. Let that sink in. You were given first place when you were born. Not when you got the job, not when you graduated college, not when you scored the touchdown, not when you got married. When you were born, you were first place. Along the way, life has happened and you've shut it down and you've chosen to be in second place. Example. You wake up and you have the opportunity every day. Every day you look around and you see money, you see all these great things, you see dreams being accomplished every single day, right? Every single day. You wake up with the same opportunity to be great, because you are to be great, and you choose not to. Because somebody told you that you wasn't great enough, you wasn't big enough, you wasn't smart enough, you wasn't tall enough, you wasn't pretty enough, you wasn't small enough. And so that sinks in because that's the truth, you think, right? Or they think, and what they think matters, huh? Yeah. Okay, all right. So you wake up with the same 24 hours to be great, and you choose otherwise. God gave you a mind that you can control. He gave you first place over your mind. But somehow, some way, you let somebody else control it. Yeah, that might be you. You let somebody control it. You allowed somebody else to make a decision for you. And you're okay with it. You accepted that. God gave you first place over your mind, and you gave it to somebody else. Don't be upset with nobody else. You lost your mind, not them. Let's go to let's say God gave you first place over your future. He gave you first place over your future. God gave you first place over your future. Go to school. Get your education. Be great. A lot of people didn't get the opportunity to go to school. A lot of people didn't get the opportunity to go to college. But you get the opportunity to go to school, to go to college, but you don't want to go to class. You making second place decisions. You making second place decisions with your second place attitude. But you're wondering why you feel insignificant. You wonder why you feel invisible. You making second place decisions. There's no way around that. No way around it. You're making second place decisions with your second place attitude. Let that sink in. Oh, so we gonna get into it today. We're gonna get into it today. How about you at work and you knew that promotion was coming up, right? You knew the promotion was coming up, but you still kept that same energy, that same average energy. The same average energy that got you to where you are, but can't get you to the next level. But yet you kept that energy, right? For the promotion. And they saw that and they gave it to somebody else less qualified. But you mad, right? You mad because you felt like you're better than that person. Maybe you are, maybe you not. But your second place energy, right? Your second place energy is what got you to sitting there hating on somebody else because they gave better energy than you. They gave first place energy. They gave first option energy. And you mad. Come on, fam. This is you. This is your life. Don't blame nobody else for your second place decisions. You are great. You are great. If you could only understand that. If only you could just take advantage of those moments, those opportunities. No, I'm not going to the club tonight. I need to go get ready for this interview. No, I'm not going to hang out with y'all tonight. I got homework to do. That's greatness. Or how about you've been wondering why you feel in second place and third place and invisible and God blessed you with a wife. He blessed you with a family. But you out in the streets playing all day. Yeah. I know you didn't think I was coming for you, but I am. You in the streets playing all day, or you on a video game all day. All day. Second place decisions. Second place attitude. But you want first place aspirations. You want first place blessings, and you won't even pray. This is crazy. Somebody gonna get this message today. Believe that. Somebody gonna get this message today. Somebody need to wake up today and realize that you are in control of your own life. God gave you first place over your life, and you giving it to somebody else. Either you giving it to somebody else or you ain't doing nothing with it. Simple as that. We family. I'm talking to you today. Because somebody need to get this today. I don't know who, but this is going to land somewhere. And it's going to land in the place of the person that's supposed to hear this today. I mean, do you feel like, do you think disappointment or bad times or horrible experiences have a max limit on your life? No. No, there's going to always be disappointment. Let me let you know that. It's going to always be disappointment. It's going to always be things that come up that you wasn't expecting. And it's not going to go in your favor initially. But preparation kills all that. In order to prepare, you have to have a first option mind. Second options don't prepare. They hope. Second options, they don't prepare for situations. They hope the situation away. Well, I'm a hope. I hope don't nobody mess with me today because I ain't in the mood. No, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Get on your knees and pray that night before. Talk to God and tell him your issues. That's preparation. You going to work trying to deal with somebody that you don't like, but you hoping. The devil don't operate like that. He don't care about your hope. You put God in his life, it's a wrap. But you out here hoping. His whole thing is to disrupt your day. Disrupt your day, disrupt your feeling, disrupt your heart. And he do all of that because you out here hoping. Preparation. Freedom of choice. Freedom of choice. God gave you freedom of choice. Next to eternal life, next to his love, he gave us freedom of choice. Next best thing. But you have to exercise that right. You have to exercise that right to choose right. You can't consistently choose wrong. And you're choosing to be second option when you don't deserve it. You're first option. You are number one. But I need you to prepare that. I need you to prepare that in your mind. I need you to focus on that. Don't get down when you try to do something and it don't work. Get up, do it again. If it don't work, get up, do it again. If it don't work, get up and do it again. And if you have to do it 100 times, I guarantee you that 99th time, you're going to know what you need to do on that 100th time more so than what you needed on the very first go round. That's what success is about. That's what dreams and aspirations are about. It's not about, oh, I'm going to go out and I'm going to build me a fantastic business and I'm going to do these great things and I'm going to go and I'm going to do it. And on the first try, boom. That doesn't happen like that's not real. We're not Donald Trump. Our family didn't, my dad, your dad, whoever's dad, didn't hand down $200 million and say, go be successful. It don't work like that where I'm from. I don't know about you, but Mom's didn't give me $200 million. If she gave me $200 million, I ain't talking to you right now. Because me and you don't have nothing in common. But I'm telling you, you got to prepare yourself for these opportunities. You have to get out of that second place mindset. You have to get out of being invisible. The world don't care about that. If you got kids, your kids don't care about that. All they want to see somebody win. And I hope it's you. It needs to be you. You gotta change your mind. Change your mindset. Get values. Get dreams. We're talking about dreams, but I don't even know if you're watching this video, if you even have dreams. Get them. Get dreams. Build out a plan. Figure it out. You fail, okay, come back, figure it out. You fail again, come back, figure it out. You fail again, let's go find an expert. Let's learn, and then let's do it again. That's success. That's how you fulfill your aspiration. That's how you fulfill your purpose. That's how you fulfill your will. God has a plan for you, but you sitting down. Get up. Get up and do something. You're not going to be at 100% of your dream tomorrow. I just want you to get first 1%. 1%. Just get 1% better every day and add them boys up at the end of it all and watch how you glow. Watch how you shine. Just 1%. I need 1% from you. What you didn't do yesterday, what you didn't do today, do it tomorrow. If that means, oh, well, I ain't talking to her because we had words. Okay, cool. Tomorrow, I need you to go and tell her, hey, good morning, how are you? Watch her head spin and say, oh, she tripping today. No. I need to get 1% better today. And if that means I got to get 1% better starting with you, then that's what I got to do. It's time out. It's time out sitting on the sideline, sitting on the bench. You got dreams. You got to go get them now. Time ain't waiting on you. Time ain't waiting on you. Don't sit on this. Don't keep sitting there like, oh, well, I'm going to get into it tomorrow. No, no, no. Get into it today. Right now. Right now. Get into it right now. Stop the video. Get into it right now. You can't keep letting time pass you by. You got to get better. You got to get great because greatness is in you. Success is the baby of failure. I'm going to say that again. Success is the baby of failure. You cannot have success without failure. I'm going to tell you that right now. So whatever you thought your success path was going to be and you was going to go down that path and not have any troubles, nah. That ain't how that works. You're going to fail. You're going to fall. It's going to hurt. It's going to be painful. Get up and go get it again. You got to have heart. You got to have desire to get this. If it was that easy to get dreams, everybody in here would have the same amount of money because it wouldn't be no money because everybody's doing the same thing. It's people who make a lot of money. It's the people who make kind of a lot of money. And it's people who don't make no money. The people at the top, oh, they go get it. Let me tell you that right now. They go get it. They not sitting on the couch. They not missing class. They not treating their spouses wrong. They're taking care of their kids, or at least most of them. Because it has to align with God's purpose. Good or bad, it has to align with God's purpose. And I'm already tell you, it's too crowded at the bottom. It's too crowded at the bottom. It's too crowded. It's too many average people in the world. It's not. It's too much. That's too much. I'm claustrophobic. I need to be up there. It's too. It's too much. It's too much. You know. It's too crowded. Excuse me. Yeah. My bad. Can you just touch? No, I ain't with that. I don't even like going to the grocery store when there's too many people in there. Just give me a whole new grocery store. That's how you have to be. I'm gonna give you a story. So I play football, right? I played football all my life from the time I was 5 years old to the time I was about 18, 19, 20, right? So again, we're talking about second option. We're talking about being invisible. We're talking about getting prepared, staying prepared, right? So I played defense, and those of y'all who know the game know defense. Defense stops the touchdown. They stop the offense from scoring touchdowns, right? So I played defense, and so I got a little older, got about 11 or 12, and realized that, Ash like girls like touchdowns. Hey, coach, I need to score touchdowns. That's what I told him. That's what I told him. I ain't tell him why, but I told him, hey, put your man in. You put me in, we gonna win. I need to score these touchdowns for you, right? So he like, okay, cool. But we already have a running back, but we'll just use you. You'll be another option for us. And I was like, okay, all right, cool. So season go on, I score, my fair share of touchdowns, and I'm okay. I'm okay. I accepted this. It's cool or whatever, right? And so at the end of the season, I'm like, man, I could have scored more touchdowns. So my dad comes to me and he said, hey, son, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go over to a new team. And I said, okay, cool. I'm with that. They don't know that I just started scoring touchdowns last year. So when I go and I tell this new coach, I'm going to tell him I've been scoring touchdowns all my life. He ain't going to know nothing. So I get to the coach. Coach says, hey, son, how you doing? I said, I'm good, coach. How are you? He's like, I'm good. He asked me, what position do you play? I said, I score touchdowns. He was like, what? I said, I score touchdowns. He was like, oh, well, what position do you play? Wherever you want me, that's where I'm going to score the touchdown at. So he was like, okay, cool. But we have a running back, so we'll put you at receiver, and then you'll be our next option. You'll be an option. You'll be in a group of people that leads the team. You won't be the first option, but you will be an option. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. So season went on, scored all kind of touchdowns, but I wasn't no more option. I went back to my dad. I'm like, hey dad, I need to be first option. I want to be the guy that they choose and they pick to be the first option, to be the guy who leads the team. He was like, yeah, you got the skill set. You know, you the one. You got the skill set. We just got to get you in the right situation. I'm like, okay, cool. So fast forward, high school. High school comes around, and it starts all over. 9th grade year. I go out there. I say, hey, coach, I play running back. I score touchdowns. He say, oh, you see those guys over there? I said, yeah. Yeah, they big, huh? I was like, yeah. He's like, you see them run? I was like, yeah. He say, they play running back too. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. He was like, so I already have a couple running backs, but I'll put you in a rotation and you'll get you some carries and you just got to make the most of it. And I'm like, okay, cool, bet. I'm in that, right? So again, I'm another option, right? So I come home and I'm like, hey, Dad, this ain't working out, man. He got way too many running backs over here, and I'm barely getting carries. I'm barely getting touchdowns, man. This is crazy. He's like, all right, what you want to do? I said, man, I want to go to this other school. And he was like, okay, cool. Let's get you to the other school. So I get to the other school, a school where it was a bunch of my friends, and I get to the coach, and he's like, what position you play? And y'all know what I said. I score touchdowns. And he was like, okay, all right. Well, we have a running back, but we'll put you at wide receiver. You can catch some touchdowns if we can get the ball to you. I'm like, well, why I just can't run the ball? I mean, that's what I'm good at. That's where my touchdowns come from. No. We got a running back already. He's fast. You see him run already? I say, yeah, I know who he is. He fast. I'm like, okay, cool. That's we grew up together. That's me and the kid grew up together. So I'm like, yeah, he is fast, but whatever, right? So fast forward, get back home, and I'm like, Dad, he don't want to give me the ball. He say I need to play wide receiver, and he may give me the ball if they can get it to me. He was like, no, man, you the one. My dad always believed in me. But before I believed in myself, my dad always believed in me. You the one, son. I'm like, man, I'm out of here. Pop. And y'all know y'all probably thinking this is crazy. What you mean? Yep, at this point, 3 high schools in 3 years. 3 high schools in 3 years. Because second option. Feeling invisible, right? No. So junior year come, and I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for this. What we got to do? Who I need to talk to? Because I need to score touchdowns. So go talk to the coach. Hey, coach, yeah. So my name is Ashton, and I score touchdowns. He was like, yeah. Right there, I knew it's a different ball game because nobody had ever laughed at me. So he was like, all right, we'll see what you got. So went out on the field, balled out. Came back, he said, you know what? I like you. We're going to switch you positions. I say, what? You no longer going to play offense and score touchdowns. We need you on the defensive side. No. You didn't hear me what I said when I met you. I score touchdowns. He's like, yeah, I understand that, but I think we need you on the defensive side. Nah, Pop. Went home, talked to Pop. Hey, so they moved me to defense. I don't know what's going on, but we need to do something about this. So he was like, no, we need to stick this out. So I'm like, okay, cool. We'll be all right. So senior year come, I went the whole season, second option, no option. I was invisible at that point. I played defense in high school, and I hadn't played defense in years. So I was way invisible. You might as well could have called me Casper in that joint because I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't talking to nobody. Nothing. I'm straight invisible. I go to practice, leave practice, go home, didn't talk to nobody. Worst teammate in the world. Senior year come, coach say, yeah, I need you back on offense running the ball. I said, yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, coach. I scored touchdowns. My senior year in high school, out of all my years, somebody said, I need you at running back, scoring touchdowns. I said, okay, I got you. got to the locker room and realized that, oh man, you got running backs already. He was like, yeah, I got running backs already, but I need what you have. I said, okay. I'm starting to feel appreciated around here, right? He said, well, I mean, we have you, but we already have a Division I running back. So you just stay by me, and whenever I tell you to go in, you go in. I'm like, so I'm a backup? He was like, yeah, but I like your skill set. I'm like, okay, man, okay, whatever, So I'm going along. I'm like, you know what, man? No, I need to be first place. I'm tired of this. I done been second place my whole career. I need to be first place. Somebody need to give me a first shot or give me the opportunity to be first place, being first option today. Today. So, as God could only do, he answered and said, okay, first option. First option, you want to be the guy that scored a touchdown. Okay, son, let's do it. Let's do it. So next week, true story. Next week, the guy that was in front of me, the starter, hurt his foot. Coach said, hey, it's on you this week. We had been struggling to score points. He said, it's on you this week. I need you to carry us. Oh, I got it. I went home. I was hyped. Yeah, Pop. Yeah, he ain't getting his spot back. You already know what it is. I'm going hard. I'm going over 200 yards. I'm having 5 touchdowns. Our cheerleaders come and holler at me after the game because it's going down. So that week, I didn't know that they was going to change the offense because we was passing the whole time, passing. This week, they say, no. We going to run 90 to 95% of the time. That's how God works. He said, oh, okay, you want to be first option? Let's put you in first option. And not only we going to put you in first option, we going to make you the star of the show. And I said, yes. But then I thought about it, and I was like, no. 90? 95% of the time? Man, I'm going to be tired, man. I don't have no backups. I got to go the whole game. So the whole week, I'm just pacing. After practice, I go home. I'm in my room. I'm just pacing. Man, this is crazy. I don't know what I'm about to do, man. They going to run me. Listen, I ain't made for that. I ain't built for that. Give me a couple. Let me be in first. Let me be the starter or whatnot. Let me score my touchdowns and let me be good. I'm good. Why I need to be doing all this running and whatnot? No. You asked for this. You asked for first option. I'm like, okay, all right. Let's get my mind right. We in there. So get to the game. First couple plays. Get the ball. Score a touchdown. Boom. We winning. Okay, cool. It's going fantastic, right? So the next time we get the ball, we all at the other end of the field. We got to go essentially 90 yards to score a touchdown. And for those of y'all who don't know, 90 yards running is a long way. When you run as fast as you can, that's a long way. So fresh out the gate, after that first touchdown, get the ball again. They give me the ball in the same play. I took off. I'm gone. I'm running, and I'm running, and I'm running, and my legs are starting to cramp, and then all I could think of was, God, I don't want this. This is crazy. Come on, man. I'm still running. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. I almost got caught. But I scored a touchdown. 90-yard touchdown. So I scored 2 touchdowns in under 3 minutes in the first quarter. We up 13-0. I was done for the rest of the game. I was tired. Didn't want the ball no more. We had 3 more quarters to go. Every time I got the ball, I was like, yo, somebody tackle me now. I'm tired. Like, it was crazy. It was something I had never experienced before, right? But I said all that to say this. When you ask and you want and you have aspirations for first place, for first options, be prepared. Be prepared for the moment. Be prepared. I wasn't prepared, and so that whole game was shot. Yeah, I scored my few touchdowns, and that's why God said, yes, son, you've been asking about being first option, but you wasn't ready. Now, I'm not saying that yeah, you need to be stuck in a second place mindset, but you need to prepare yourself. You need to prepare yourself for that opportunity to be first place, to be first option. And when you get there, know how to handle it. Let your preparation get you through it. Don't have first place options with second place activities, second place mindset. Then you out here fooling people. I said that to say this, man. I'm trying to encourage somebody today. I'm trying to encourage somebody today. Man, trust and believe that you are great. Trust and believe that you are great. Not because somebody told you, not because you see it on TV. You got a purpose in you. You have will, you have determination. And it's hidden in fear and complacency. You won't get out of it. You won't be able to live your best life. You won't be able to live your best life. You have to have drive. You have to have tenacity. You have to have hunger to go out there and get it, even when nobody else care about whether you're doing it or not. You're going to have to walk alone on your journey. That's what you didn't know. This is your journey. You need to be able to walk alone in the dark and in the light. You don't need nobody to pat you on your back and say, yeah, Ash, go ahead and talk that talk, man. You're doing a wonderful job. I'm going to talk you without it. And I'm going to talk it to whoever need to hear it. You don't want to hear it? Okay, cool. Go ahead and turn the video off and let somebody else hear it. I'm going to keep going because somebody got to hear this message. Somebody needs to be great today. Somebody needs to be fantastic. Somebody needs to be uplifted. Somebody needs to be loved. Somebody needs to be cared about. And if that person next to you ain't doing it, or if that person that you claim to be your number one ain't doing it, I'm going to do it. Turn this video every day and I'm going to talk to you and tell you, you are great. I don't need a rah-rah squad. I need me and my mind and God. He's going to guide my footsteps and I'm going to follow everything he tells me to do. Why? Because I'm great. He made me great. Yeah, it may take a while for me to understand it. Yeah, it may take a while for me to get up. Yeah, it may take a while for me to face my fears. But I'm great and I'm here now and I'm going to go get it. You got to do the same. You got to do the same. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Success is hard. That's why everybody's not successful. In a room of 100 people, only five may be successful. Everybody else is just sitting there waiting for somebody to say, yeah, go ahead and go do that. Giving you permission. You don't need permission. You don't need permission from nobody to be great. All you need to do is get up, go get that first percent, that 1%, go get that. You 1% closer than you was the day before. There's 365 days in a year, 1% every day. 1% every day from January 1 to December 31st. If you apply 1% every day, where are you going to be at the end of the year? Think about it. Let that marinate. Think about it for a second. 1%. When you add up all them days, 1%, you're gonna be great. You may not get into your greatness in that year, but you've built consistency. Consistency. And once you get going, you like a train, you like a locomotive, you can't be stopped. You got people depending on you. The world is depending on you. The world is waiting on you. Get up. Love yourself. Care about yourself. This isn't a message. This isn't a message to boost you up. This is a message to transform you. That's what I do. I inspire you to transform. Transform into the best version of yourself. Come on. Stop looking at everybody else's success and saying, man, I can't do that, because that person, it took them time to get there. You're just seeing the final product of it. You didn't see them behind the scenes when they were struggling just like you to get up. But they needed somebody to say, come on, get up. The world is waiting on you. They need your brilliance. They need your excellence. They need your mind. They need your brain. They need your creativeness. Come on. Listen. You guys don't know how hard this is for me right now. So for everybody, all my family, all my friends who see me every day, who talk to me every day, know that this is something that I would never do. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm being honest. I'm being transparent. This is something that I would never do. But God talked to me. And he said, son, I need you to go out and I need you to send a message to my people. I need you to send. I need you to send this message to that one person who feel like they can't do it. They don't want to do it. They've been knocked down. They've been scraped. They've been bumped. They've been bruised. I need you to give this message to them. So if this message only gets to that one person, then my job is done for this message. But he's going to continue to give me messages. I was fearful, and I'm fearful now as I'm speaking to you about giving you this message, about putting myself on this camera, about being this person that I never thought that I would be. Never thought that I would be this person. But I have to face my fears to bring you this message today. And if I got to face my fears, if I have to be scared, if I have to be misunderstood, if I have to be afraid, if I have to feel unworthy or unqualified while I talk to you this whole time, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to serve you and to inspire you, to motivate you, to transform you. I'm going to go the extra mile to make sure that you get your dreams, for you to find your purpose in life, for you to find your aspirations, so that you can get up and stop being invisible, so that you can stop being in second place. You're not second place material, sweetheart. You're not second place material, my guy. That's fear. That's fear. And today we have to declare and decree that fear is no more. Fear is no more. You're going to have a little fear as you try to find your success or to find your purpose. But let that fear drive you. Let it drive you from not going back to what you used to be. or let it drive you to a place, to a thought of, what if my life ended today and I didn't contribute to the world like I knew I should? Let that be the fear. Jump, leap, fly, fall, do whatever you need to do. Because all of that is going to make you great. All of that is going to make you great. Just don't sit down. Don't stop. Go get that 1% tomorrow. Get it right now. And add them up. Add them up. Just do one thing. Do one thing you didn't do yesterday, positive, in your life that affects you and your success. One thing. And add them up each day. And watch how your life change. Watch how your life transform. That's all it's about. That's all it's about. I love you. I'm praying for you. God is going to do great things. He's waiting on you. He's waiting on you to get up. He's waiting on you to find your courage, to find your truth, to find your purpose, so that you can fulfill His will for you in your life, so that you can be great. I hope this message found its destination today. I hope you was helped. Remember, inspire to transform. I'm your guy, Ask the Messenger. Be blessed. Be blessed. Go get your 1%. I'm out.